To find out if a property is in a FEMA map flood zone, you'll need to look at a flood insurance rate map created by FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency. For Maryland, you can access an online version of these maps by going to mdfloodmaps.net/map. Once you get to this website, you'll see a disclaimer that you'll need to accept. Now you can use your mouse to zoom in on an area of interest, or you can enter an address or place into the search bar in the upper left corner. So, for example, if we enter an address, this is what it looks like. All the rectangles are buildings, and the blue indicates the area that has at least a 1% chance of flooding each year according to FEMA. This is also sometimes called the 100-year floodplain or the special flood hazard area. This designation is important because if you buy a home in that zone, your mortgage lender will require you to buy a flood insurance policy. But keep in mind that these maps only consider past conditions and don't account for climate change and sea level rise, and properties outside this blue area can still be very vulnerable to flooding. On the map, you'll also see some areas in orange. This indicates the area with at least a 0.2% chance of flooding each year, which is also known as the 500-year floodplain. You aren't required to buy flood insurance if you have a mortgage on a property in that zone, but you still might want to consider buying it or taking other actions to reduce your flood risk. After you have located your area of interest on the map, you can get some more information by clicking this Determine Flood Status button and then clicking on the property. This will give you more details about the flood insurance rate maps for the area. And if you would like to print the map, you can now do so by clicking the Print Map button at the bottom of the sidebar on the left. This produces a printable PDF map of the area that looks like this. This tool is one way that you can find out if a property in Maryland is in a FEMA map flood zone. But if you have questions about floodplain designations for a specific property, your county or municipality's floodplain manager, who's typically part of the planning department, will be able to assist.